But at the same time, there's many holes in our minds. So we have to create these barriers so people can't get to us. But what's happening is the cops continue to shoot, but that wall that used to be impenetrable from the 70s, it's been crumbling since the 80s. So psychologically, our minds have been crumbling since the 80s. Some of it was self-inflicted, but most of it, because of the self-infliction, most of the affliction came from the influence of this system, this racist system, this institutionalized system. So with the breaking of the wall, you have these faces that have been placed on top of the plastic. They're flyers that are old, they're worn, they're wrinkled, because nobody cares about that. So what's happening is, the more the cops shoot, that wall that's breaking down is the absorption. So it's a black hole. So the absorption is who we are emotionally, who we are physically, who we are mentally, and then one day there'll be no wall to shoot. So if there's no wall, then there's open space. So what are we going to do when we create that open space? Are we going to build another wall? Or are we going to continue to just move forward in this space? And that's why the wall itself, the bricks, stand tall. Okay? The cop knows where to shoot. He's shooting at the most fragile parts. The most fragile parts of our communities is where they're going. They're going to areas that there's no guardsman there. The guardsman is the black man. They're going to the areas where there's no mother there. The mother is the black man. So that man knows that these areas are weak and the walls are weak and also corrupt. He's going to go there and shoot it up. Because there's nobody protecting it. There's nobody standing in front of a wall. Nobody. So what you have now is a black hole. We are the black holes. We are the wounds. That's what that is. We are the wounds of the world. The piece is called black hole. So these pieces come from the conversation. This one's sold. That young lady right there, Kendra, she wrote this piece. Listen. It made me cry back there. Boo-hoo crying. I'm telling you why. Let me tell you why I was boo-hoo crying. Because she works and she saved her money. Isn't that something? Paid. Done. Kendra, how much was this piece? We got a sale. We got a sale. This piece, let me tell you why it was $8.50. Broke my heart. It was $8.50 because this stuff is just sitting. This is before COVID. My wife and I are going back and forth about the piece, the place. We gotta sell this one. I'm like, I'm not trying to bring down this price. This is what it is. We don't have it. One day I just came out. One day I just came in here. I was so mad. I said, $8.50. It's $2.50. And I just left. And that day, it sold. And that day, it just sold. Another piece that I did, sold. None of the pieces that I sold, of course. Just tag us. Just tag us. You want me to tag you? Yes, please.
I got you on live, Baba. They said they want some of this artwork.
That's what's up.
But this picture, I want to keep that story you told me in my head.
Yeah. This piece right here, another conversation. This is called Dandelion. And Dandelion is about, I did 9 pieces during the first wave of COVID. This is the 4 of the 9. No, actually 5. The one with the butterfly. So it's there, this one, and this one. So there's 5 pieces left out of the 9. And they were selling during COVID, thank God. But this piece came from a little conversation about black men and their idea of freedom. When I was saying to them, well, freedom in America is an illusion, you know, and so we have to create certain realities to keep our sanity in America. So we went back and forth about that. Oh, you ain't free, you got your own shop. I said, yo, bro, I'm not free. Because at any day, any time now, I can walk out of there. And they said, oh, we heard you have Umar Johnson at your shop. You see what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Right. And so what I did was, when I thought about freedom, it's so beautiful when that young baby spoke, I thought about this piece. Here's a child in Africa. This whole scene is in Africa. We have these dandelions in the land of Africa, which is still the jarrow right here in the background, created by this horizon of sunlight. She picks the dandelions and blows on one dandelion, and black men start flying out of the dandelion. They're being free. If you look close, brother, if you get close, you see on the stem of the dandelion, there are some black men that will hang on to the illusion of freedom. And they're holding on to the stem. They do not want to let go of the illusion of freedom. You got some, this cat, he's from the hood, he's breaking stuff. He's breakdancing out of his freedom. You got an elder here who's a tumbleweed. He don't care where he tumbles. He's like, I'm free already. I'm closer to the divine than everybody. Then you got some that know exactly where they're going in their freedom. Okay? Then you got some that was always free. They just need to be pushed. So the piece is called Mandalorian.
Wow. When did you do that piece, Baba? How old is that?
This piece now is, I did this piece last year.
Oh, wow. Recent.
It's a year old.
They said, what's the range on the pieces?
The range in terms of prices from 16 by 20, that's $250. This was a whole set.
Oh, that's reasonable.
$600 and some change.
Oh, that's reasonable.
This piece is $1,500.
That's worth more than that.
Oh yeah, well,
Much more.
You feel it, you already know.
Yeah.
My prices are under market because I wanted to be reachable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This piece is $3,000.
Yeah, that's beautiful there.
It's called Wave of the Warrior. A Wave of the Warrior is about many waves.
They said these need to be in the Black History Museum, somebody said. Bob,
I'm in it right now.
you gotta have, right, this is the museum. This is the museum.
But yeah, so this is Wave of the Warrior, and it speaks to our elder and to the youth. And if you look close, sister, you'll see the parallel imagery of these two figures. You have the ancestor looking at us, and you have the young one looking at us. They're both smiling. One knows where it's going, and the other one knows where it came from.
Wow.
So the wave of the warrior will be you. You go through many waves in your warriorism. The first wave is your ancestry. The second wave is where you are, in the middle. This is your reality. Okay? And then the ancient, which is connected to our future, that's the other wave. That's the third wave. These three have to remain centered in you. With knowing that, you're going to go through many struggles and remembering your present situation, which is parallel, and you are the product of this situation. This is a slave ship passing through her throat. The reason why it's passing through her throat is because it's exposing her throat chakra. She cannot speak. She has no voice. But the ancestor is constantly trying to work on us. And what the ancestor is doing is sending the slave master to choke you a little harder. A little harder, so you can be heard. But if that doesn't work, the other ancestor will pluck the cotton out of your mouth. And that's what she's doing. She's pulling the cotton out of her mouth. She's picking the cotton, taking it out of her mouth, so she can have a stronger voice. Okay? We have, of course, another ancestor who's using the djembe called a response for your warrior spirit to come out. And then you have the ancestors that are doing the initiation, you're over the initiation, and they're raising the power and the ancestry of the goddess of Yemaya. Yemaya is looking over all of it. She has that peaceful smile energy because she's the mother. She knows every part of what's going on. Here you have the child of the future, which is why she's on a surfboard, but it's not hitting the water. She's rising above the water. Yemaya has given her that power. Okay? So, as you can see, she's leaving remnants of her future behind her, so she can continue to move forward and create more. As you can see, this is the symbol of the star that's in the pineal gland. That's the third eye, right? She has that smirk on her face because with all of this, she knows where she's going at all times. She is actualized in the freedom of her mind. That is the last wave of the war.
Question, Baba. They said, do you have an Instagram or a website for the art?
My Instagram is official.brotherb. Official.brotherb.
Official.brotherb on Instagram.
Yeah, lowercase letters.
Lowercase letters. Official.brotherb on Instagram. Is there a website as well?
Yes. Art by Baruti.
Artbybaruti.com. Art by Baruti, Baruti, artbybaruti.com.
You can always friend me on Facebook, Baruti Tucker.
Baruti Tucker on Facebook. Baruti Tucker on Facebook.
And HumaniTreeHouse Gallery.
HumaniTreeHouse Gallery on Facebook as well.
Yes.
Some of the young boys want to know what's up with the, they want this one, Bob. They said go back to the first picture. Nah, they want the thickums.
Let me
They want Miss Thickums, Baba. They said, what's up with the... He said he gonna pay top dollar for this.
Well, he's good because it's on
5'5" thick in the thighs.
He's good because it's on sale. I'm selling it right now.
It's on sale, fellas. What is it going for, Baba?
It's going for $600.
It's going for $600. That's it?
That's it.
$600, fellas. $600. They said they need a phone number, Baba.
706
832 1559. Let me put it in here. 706 832 1559.
Oh, no, my bad. Is it 1599 or 1599? You know my mind. I think it's 159.
Double check before I post it, Princess. Double check.
Call mom. I think it's 1599. My number. Oh, let me give my wife's number.
Okay.
876.
It's still 706?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
See, that's my mind, baby. That's
Go ahead. What is it? 706
832 9750. Her name is Denise Tucker.
9750.
Denise Tucker.
Y'all got the number. 706 832 9750. 706 832 9750. Tell him you was looking at Baba Baruti's art and you want the 5'5" thick in the thighs in the pink for $600. That's his wifey's number, so you calling his wife. Say, listen, I'm on the Instagram with Dr. Umar, Baba Baruti going through his art, and I need the 5'5" thick in the thighs for the $600 in the pink. Somebody said, I got it right now. Oh, man. Cash App too. If y'all want, it's only $600. Yeah. What size is this, Baba? Because that's a big painting. What would you get that? 3 by 2. Y'all see how big that is, fellas? And she thick too.
She comes with some stains, though.
Yeah, she been through some wars, fellas.
Some wars, brother.
Yeah, all right. Oh man. Now.
That's 40 by 40.
40 by 40. 40 by 40 right there. That's perfect. He said, yeah, she thick.
Yeah.
He said he could look at it all day, Baba.
Yeah. My bad. 60 by 40. My bad.
60 by 40. So 60 tall and 40 wide. 60 tall and 40 wide. So, Baba, break down. You said you use your finger to paint.
I only use my fingers.
How did you come to that? Did you use brush and then give it up? Was you always...
Well, the way that I hold a pencil or a pen, and I got one of those, pen or pencil somewhere, just to demonstrate.
Here we go.
There you go. I hold a pen like this or a pencil. You see how I hold it?
Right.
So that's how I was drawing. Okay? And this teacher, when I was like maybe 10 years old, was trying to force my fingers to write like everyone else writes. And my mom came and almost slapped her and told her, she did slap her, my bad. She did slap her, and told her that you cannot force my hand to do that because you're going to change my destiny. Well, this was to my detriment because it's hard to manipulate a paintbrush like this. And it was cramping my fingers. And I got mad. I was at FIT, Fashion Institute of Technology in Manhattan. And my fingers was getting cramped. So I got mad, I put the brush down, and I fixed a figure, a shading of the face. And I felt so comfortable in manipulating the paint. And as the paint was moving, I saw that I can actually spread the paint with my fingers. And with a little bit of water, I can cover a big area. And so my first painting I did with my fingers is right here. And the teacher gave me an F.
A F?
Yes, FIT. Her name
He do all his artwork with his fingers, brothers and sisters. No pens.
And
this is what
the teacher said she gave me an F because painting with my fingers was not in the curriculum. She said I would never be famous. I would never do anything with it. I've done book covers. I've done my own graphic novel. I'll show you that in a second. And been working with my fingers ever since. It's meditative, controlled.
So how do you do the? How do you?
Detail?
Yes.
My nails.
Get out of here.
I put the paint here, right in there, and just.
Wow. Damn, that's a.
This
I've never even
right
heard.
here.
That's a big.
All of the animals is done with my palm.
Get out of
And
here.
I just do the details with my fingers.
That's amazing, man.
Some work.
You know anybody else who does it the way you do it?
There's a few people that do it, but when they do it on big canvases.
Not as detailed. And how many years you been at it?
I've been painting with my fingers since 1998.
Wow.
Yeah, 1998. I started selling it since 2003.
Tell them where we at, Baba. They saying, where y'all at?
HumaniTreeHouse, Augusta, Georgia. 8th Street, 305 8th Street, downtown Augusta, Georgia.
They said amazing. Wow.
That's it.
With his fingers, impressive.
The first and only vegan juice spot with smoothies.
In Augusta.
Of course, in Augusta. We've been pioneering this business now 7 years, Kendra? About 7, going on 8. Yep, going on 8 right now. So
Give them your Instagram again, Baba. They asking again.
Instagram for HumaniTreeHouse. I wish my wife was here. Back again, when you go to official.brotherb.
Official.brotherb or HumaniTreeHouse.
Yes.
On the Instagram. They said, when you going to put some of this on the t-shirts, Baba? They want to rock
that's
this.
already done, baby.
Oh, you got t-shirts?
Oh, yeah, that's already done. We just
You got this stuff on t-shirt?
All you got to do is make a request. I'll put some more on t-shirt.
Yeah, I heard that. He could put any image on the t-shirt.
All we have to do is like give you a picture.
What's that?
A picture. And you do it.
Yeah, I got work on shirts now. Several pieces on shirts. We've had these pieces of this series called Pick Me. The Picks called Pick Me.
I need you to do a piece for FDMG, right? One of these big joints, like that blue one, with me, Frederick Douglass, and Marcus Garvey. That's going to go right on the wall, Baba, in the school. No rush, you know, we got about, God willing, we be ready in 5 months, you know what I'm saying? But I say, I'll say September-ish.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Text me the names so I can.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man.
They said you got another thickums in the back.
This is Adora. Adora represents the volume. I never see women as weight or size. I look at volume.
Volume.
And the volume of this sister is in the fullness of her arms, her wrist, her hands, of course her waist, and her behind.
Good God Almighty.
God Almighty did create this. And the width of her shoulders. The trap of her head. I think that is so beautiful. I think that shoulders on a woman shows not only strength, but resilience. And
The ladies really like this one.
yeah.
Why they like this one, Baba, but they don't like Lil' Kim? They loving this one.
Maybe Little Kim is...
They got the same dress on. I mean,
I know.
actually, Lil' Kim got more clothes on. But the sisters love this one more. I guess this is regal.
Yeah, it's regal. Little Kim is supposed to be there to speak to the Little Kim and you. So anyway, you got the rhino that represents halt.
Represents
Halting.
stop.
Stop. Sometimes I learned
They like the afro too.
a new word in marriage. Better than submission, we're looking at cooperation. Okay?
She said, what's the price, Baba? The queens want to know the price on this.
This piece is
800. That ain't bad. And what's the size? That's bigger.
8,000.
Oh, 8K. Stimulus checks. Get your stimulus check. This is $8 grand. And it's worth it. It's worth more than that. This is a big one. What's the size on this one, Baba? That's like 5 feet.
It's on casters.
Oh, so it can roll.
Roll.
It can roll wherever you want that to be at.
Anywhere in your house. If you want a spoken word artist wants to...
What's his info again? I didn't gave you his info. Go ahead, Baba. This is the ladies this time.
Yeah. Official dot brother B.
Official dot brother B on Instagram.
Yeah.
And on Facebook.
It's Baruti Tucker.
Baruti Tucker on Facebook. And the website
Is www.art by Baruti.
www.artbybaruti.com. HumaniTreeHouse.com.
Yes, and HumaniTreeHouse Gallery on Facebook.
And HumaniTreeHouse Gallery on Facebook. 8K. Does he do personal
And it's
pieces?
HumaniTreeHouse on Instagram. Thank you.
And HumaniTreeHouse on Instagram. Do you do personal pieces? What they mean by
Yes,
personal piece, Baba? What that mean?
Commission work.
That mean they give you something.
They give me, now, this is how I do it. I don't do portraits, I do portrayals. Which means that, especially for black folk, we gotta get into our stories and not just pose for the camera. We gotta create stories. And so we're constantly using our phones to create stories around us. And what about the personal stories? So you can do that through art.
Right.
What I do is I place you in an environment of where you are or where you want to be. That's why I call it portrayals.
You in action.
Yes, you in action.
I like that.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, he can do that. And he can put any of these on a t-shirt.
Oh, yes.
You know what, Baba? And I'm going to pay you for it, but I like some of these on some hoodies.
I like when black people say, and I'm a fake.
Baba, cut it out. I like this on a hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
Or a long sleeve
crazy
tee.
on the hoodie.
Yeah, you got a couple joints I need on the hoodie.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
He said, damn, she thick.
Yeah, she bad.
No portraits, only portrayals. You got it right.
Trails. You get a portrait by a photographer.
Right, if you want a portrait, go to the photo man.
Yeah.
This is art.
Go to JCPenney's and get your shots.
He said thick art. Stop looking at the sister's curves, brother. I told you it's consciousness over coochie. I told you that. Focus.
If you can find Africa on those curves, you're doing all right, brother.
All right.
If
The
not,
ladies is really loving this.
that's beautiful.
The brothers love that one, but the ladies love this one. But her butt bigger than hers, but they love it. I guess she more sophisticated and debonair.
Let me show you this, bro.
Yes, sir.
I also do for you artists, creatives. I also do album covers.
Wow, he do your album cover. He could do your album cover. All my artists out there, y'all need them covers done.
This is one right here. This is it. That's the original.
That's the original right there. Album cover.
This guy's name is
Get that album cover.
Isaac E. Good music.
No, is that what,
That's him right here. That's his music.
That's a hell of a job there, Bob.
Yeah.
You don't do comic books though, right?
Brother, that's how I started. Don't start like that. Please don't start. That's how I started.
Comic book. Illustrator. Do you still do that? Because I need somebody to illustrate my Prince of Pan-Africanism comic book.
Yeah, brother, that's how I started. I started drawing from comics.
Get out of here.
So this is my graphic novel. This is a draft. Okay. I sold about 100 copies. It takes so much money to make these prints because they're in color, right? And the book is called Metatalon. It's a word that's combined from two words, which is metaphysical and Allah. Metatalon. So Metatalon is an oceanic universe that I created, and I reference our history. The book has some allegorical content in it, but most of all, it's about our self-awareness and becoming more fluid in our actualization of who we are. So when you become fluid, then you're able to maneuver better. Sometimes we get so stoked about who we are, strong, we that. But the metaphysically, we need to be more like water, you know. And that's not even just a Bruce Lee phrase. That's an African proverb, you know. So we have to really, really seek that within us, because we are what's the percentage of water in us? 77 or something like that. That's in the book too. 78, I think. So we got to get back to that water. So what happens is this young man, he dives into the water. He falls into the water spiritually, and he falls into three existences. One, past, two, present, and in the future. And while he's going through these different currents of time, he finds himself, and he finds that he's the Messiah in the ocean. There's a love. Can I read one? Can I read
Sure.
a message? Okay. So here's I'm all excited now. I don't do this, and I need to really start doing this more. But this book was written by myself, and I also did the art. My wife, she's ill with the computer. She did the layout. So this is, he finds his mate in the ocean, and they make love. Inside of her, I see my journey filled with boyish pleasure, but oddly wiser. She is my wisdom. Inside of her, I feel the foundation of this path beneath my feet, so I stand strongly. She is my earth. Inside of her, I hear the soaring screams of a falcon, the thunderous stampede of a herd of Kenyan elephants. She is my queen. Inside of her, I taste her essence, bitter and sweet. I swallow and fill my soul with her. She is my universe. Inside of her, I find truth. My name is Jonah, the one who has fallen and was swallowed by a great fish. Our bodies fall slowly to the ocean floor, received by soft textures of corals. We remain embraced and fall asleep.
Powerful.
So yeah, so he finds this woman. There's a few characters in here, and I would like to order some more. It takes some money. You know, we did have it on ebooks. So if you go to my website, you'll see the book on there. You can
ArtByBaruti.com, because they asking how can they get the book. ArtByBaruti.com.
Yes, the book will come up. And if you have any issues of downloading it, just please contact us. Let us know.
Contact HumaniTreeHouse.com if you got any issues on the download.
My dream about this book is someone will get it and make
They
it
say
new.
you must be from Wakanda, Baba, with all this talent. He drunk the purple fruit. He drank the purple fruit.
But I listen to the power that's given to me from the Most High. And that's where the source is. And my dream is that this book will one day become a movie.
Oh, powerful. Will become a movie.
Will become a movie. Yes, thank you for the manifestation. But this book is dope. Anybody want to look through it real quick?
Oh man, that's strong. Yeah.
So brother, I started drawing the Incredible Hulk, which is my favorite character.
I see him over there. An Ogun archetype.
Yes, he is. Ogun archetype. Yes. Matter of fact, I have some mugs that I forgot to bring down here. But this is one of the
Oh,
scenes
man.
in the book. See? Put it in.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Let me see, Bob.
That's one of the scenes from the book.
All right.
Oh, you have to make this.
I just put you on my Facebook, Baba, so I got to get some images on Facebook. ArtBabaRuti.com, y'all. Check it out. All done with his fingers. No art brushes and none of that.
None of that.
Straight fingers, family.
And if you want to see me do it on paint with my fingers, you can check me out online. I got some.
You got a YouTube page?
I do have a YouTube page. Check me out, Baruti Tucker. And
Baruti Tucker on YouTube.
There's a few videos I uploaded. I haven't uploaded a lot since just going through the struggles of trying to keep this together.
Right.
So yeah, you can check me. You can see me painting with my fingers.
Powerful, powerful.
We all are, brother. If we can build, listen, I want to say this to y'all because I know we're making emphasis on my skill. But if we can build pyramids, I can paint with my fingers. That's just what it is.
Stop worrying about the gum I'm chewing and get the history lesson, you coons.
I need y'all in my mouth.
They cooning, Baba. They cooning. You know it's going to happen.
Oh yeah, that piece is called Sweetgrass.
Yeah, this is a nice one too here.
That piece is called Sweetgrass.
Sweetgrass. $600 for the sweetgrass.
Yes.
They all want hips. Even the women want hips. I like the Yemo Jah joint back here too, though. The water.
Yamaja is in everything that I do, brother.
Wow.
That's one of the characters from the book. That's one of the scenes from the book.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So I am the ocean.
Wow. And this one over here is strong too.
Oh yeah, this is Children of the Universe. I want to tap into this real quick.
Go ahead.
So this is Children of the Universe. You got a sister from Kenya, you got an Asian child, you got a Native American child, and you have a European child. And a lot of people that come to HumaniTreeHouse, they'll stop and snicker and they'll have their sidebar conversations about this mural because of this child. So here's the story. So here is the beginning. As you can see, she's the biggest figure here. Okay? There's a silent conversation that's happening amongst all of them. But there's one person that's really not listening because they're distracted. And it's this European child.
Wow.
The European child is distracted because he don't need to talk to them. He already knows who he is. The issue is, while they're connecting with each other, he's struggling to connect with us. He's outside of the circle of the conversation. So what's going on in his mind? They don't know. They have a conversation about universal laws, physics, life, just everything that pertains to living. He's not in that conversation because he's his own person. He don't need that conversation. But he looks to us because he knows he's out of place. He's not in the circle of humanity. So he's looking to us to connect.
Powerful. That's powerful there, Baba. You know what, Baba? You ain't got nothing with your website, anything written down, right? Where I could flash it in front, anything on paper? Because we got learning disabled people in the chat, Baba. They keep asking the website, the IG. I done went over this. You might even need to write it down, Baba, so I could just flash it. Because we got a bunch of IEP. Perfect. Brother B. Official.Brother B. Official.Brother B. There y'all go.
Let me turn the brightness
Got
up.
it.
You got it on something too, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, they can get it from here.
Here it go. Official.Brother B.
But my information.
Official.Brother B. Okay, he hooked it up.
It's on the news.
Let me hit the HumaniTree real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
HumaniTreeHouse.
People were taking it.
Here y'all go right here. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. There we go.
Okay.
Got him.
Oh man, commission start.
We ain't take our picture, Kiera.
My pastor said,
All right, you could have just got one. Huh?